Hi, I'm Dana, and again, we're doing a little bit of a different video. I'm trying to like branch out and just do content that I'm enjoying and what I think you guys might like. And one of you commented that you'd like to see me do more little vlogs and see more of my like day-to-day life. And I won't lie to you, it's pretty boring. I I spend a lot of my days just sort of trying to like cope with myself, to be completely honest with you. And so that's what I did today. It's gonna be a fun little vlog. I hate that word. It's gonna be a vlog of a day where I'd pulled an all-nighter. So you'll see me paint this at like from like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. kind of thing. And yeah, I've been pulling quite a lot of all-nighters recently because it just sort of happens to me. You know, like I'm just living my life and then suddenly it's like 6 a.m. and I'm like, oh wait. Or it's like 4 a.m. and I'm like, oh, it's no point going to bed now. But it happens and it throws my routine out of whack, which really bugs me and annoys me, makes me feel weird. So I've been trying to just be kind to myself and do nice little things. So I decided to start my day with some art. And I'd actually seen a TikTok of someone that had done like a whole checkerboard background and then like stretched the checkerboard kind of thing. And that's what I really wanted to do here, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I didn't. I did it like this instead. And it's not great. I won't lie to you. It's not very good, but I don't think the point of art is to be good, really, or at least not for me. The point of art is just to like create something and have fun and enjoy yourself and be creative and enjoy it. You know, it doesn't need to be art. It doesn't need to be good. It just needs to have been something you've done and something you've enjoyed. And I like it. I don't necessarily think it's good, but I do like what I did. I'm happy with it, and that's been a struggle to get to where I can just be like, yeah, it's not perfect, it's not amazing, but it's fine. And that's alright by me, and it feels better that way. So there's the finished product, that's what we ended up with. It's fine. Like, that's the best I can say about it. So from there, I decided it was time to like actually start with my day and like act like it was a fresh day. So I scooped the cat's litter and fed the cats. And I love the way they come running when I feed them. They're so fucking cute. I love my cats so much. Look at them, aren't they? Oh, so adorable. Best part of the morning by far is just like seeing my cats. Honestly, every morning. They're so cute. And then I had a coffee because I was like, my routine's already gone. There's no point making a cup. I like my routine normal. I'm really just explaining my day. Is this the point of a vlog? I could just do like I'm considering maybe doing like not silent vlogs per se because I still want to chatter and have a little talk, but like this bit could have just had nice music on it and been like, oh look at them making a coffee, isn't that nice? And I've just rambled all over it instead. I'm very specific with how I make my coffee though. And like I say, my day is honestly very, very boring. So then I just took the laundry out of the wash and took down the laundry that was dry and hung out my wet laundry. Like it's so boring. I'm just getting on with my day. Like I think that's the thing is that a lot of the time when we see vlogs online, it's people that are like proper YouTubers, you know, like they're not people like me where I'm just like a normal person that happens to have a YouTube channel and create content. Like they are people who are YouTubers and influencers. So they have like influencer friends that don't have things to do during the day and they have money and places to go and people to see and it's exciting and interesting. Like, wow, look at their life, isn't it great? And my life isn't like that. Like I've got my life to a point now where I am pretty happy with it, but it's just not like that. So I got my shit together and got dressed and sorted my hair. Like got really deep for a minute and then we're just straight back to like, here's my day. I went for a walk around the graveyard. There's a local graveyard to me where like some of the gravestones and shit are really old. So I just had a little walk around the graveyard and listened to the new Hosier album, which is not an album, it's an EP for a start. But it was great. And it's been like a whole thing for me recently that I'm sort of like reconnecting with my inner teenager. Because there was a point in my teen years where like I felt terrible because people were horrible to me, but people were also being horrible to me because I was being like so myself, you know, like there was no masking going on, there was no like I was not pretending or really like having trauma responses to things or anything. Yeah, I was very much just myself. And I'm trying to reconnect to that a little bit now that I'm like single and not being told what to do and having a better time. So yeah, and I thought I'd look really cool walking around, so I like did a little video and I think this might be the cringiest thing I've ever done, and cringe is dead, but like, eesh, I hate. Look at me. Fuck. Ugh. So then I was like, I'm craving a proper full English, but I'm vegan, so I'm gonna have to like, I can't go out and buy one. I'm gonna have to go to Asda and buy the ingredients and take them home with me, and cook myself a full English, which is absolute effort. I would have I mean, I'm broke. I couldn't have. I was gonna say I could have walked like a certain place and gotten a vegan full English. I'm like, I could have if I could have fucking afforded it. So I made it myself. And my roommate, I don't have a fucking roommate. I'm not so poor that I can't afford my own room. My housemate, because I am so poor I can't afford my own house, also had it with me, and I've been liking that. I've been eating alone for a good little while since I stopped cooking for the guy that I was living with previously. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've heard about that. So I've been eating alone for like the last like 6 months or something. It's really nice to get to cook for someone regularly again, and, like eat together, and like it's just a vibe I really like. And my housemate's really nice, so I don't like feel like I have to cook for him or anything like I did with my ex. It's just nice. And look at that, that was a banging fucking breakfast. I'm proud of that. That was so good. Look at my fucking veggies on the side and everything. Fucking vegan black pudding. Would you believe we've lived to see the day? Oh, I was proud of that. And then I was like, may as well carry on this productivity streak. I'm not only going to make my bed, I'm going to fully change my bedding. And I remember while I was editing, I like stretched this scene out. I'm not making a fucking movie. I stretched this clip out longer than I really needed to, because I wanted to kind of ask, like, do other autistic people have a really specific way of making the bed? Like, I really have to make it in a certain way, and it's absolutely driving me mad just having a mattress on the floor. I can't afford a bed for anyone new. Like, I can't currently afford a bed frame. It's a great time. But, like, if my bed isn't made in, like, the right way, I cannot fucking sleep. I can't sleep in it. And that was the big issue, is that, like, it wasn't right anymore. So I was like, I'll change it, I'll make it, and then I'll actually be able to sleep and not end up doing, like, 3 days a week instead of just the 2. Smart decision. I actually did sleep this night. I'm doing this. Again, I'm just chatting absolute bollocks. This isn't a podcast, and yet it's not even close to being a podcast. It's a stream of consciousness at this point. Is anyone actually listening to this? I'm so sorry. What kind of vlogs do you want? Do you want me to do these little voiceovers? Do you want, like, a voiceover but, like, more chill? And I should have spoken during some of the clips, shouldn't I? I should have explained what I was doing and some of them, like, actually spoken to you on the day. Made myself a cuppa and decided it was time to start editing. I fucking hate editing. Look how cute my room is, though. I mean, I could have fucking tidied it up a bit. I had an absolute epiphany while I was editing though, because I was like getting really annoyed that the sun was in my eyes, and then I was like, oh, I can just put the blind down. Does anyone else do that? Like, it's such an obvious fix to the issue, and yet it took me so long to figure out. And I thought this was going to be like absolutely aesthetic vlog, so I did multiple fucking angles, like it may be in a YouTuber. Really worked out well for me here, didn't it? I stretched it out because I wanted to say something about how, like, weird it is to me that, like, I sit that still. I thought I moved around so much more while I was editing. I feel like I move a lot more. It's weird to me that I'm just sat there still. Like, I know I'm not completely motionless, but I'm way still. Like, I'm gonna stop talking about how bad this is. My housemate made me onion rings. That's been my safe food, like, for, like, the last year maybe now. Like, I've never, ever been an onion ring person. It's like they're my favourite thing. And then, I mean, see, while I was editing, I was like, yo, this is such a food-heavy vlog when I'm not even going anywhere and I only ate, like, 2 meals. But I really enjoy breaking my day off with, like, good food and, like, making us a nice meal, you know? I find it really, like, comforting and something to, like, look forward to and treat myself to at the end of doing something. Like, I don't know. I don't have the healthiest relationship with food, but again, that was a really good meal, and it was way too much. I was so full at the end of it, but it was absolutely delicious. And I rounded off the night watching a bit of Always Sunny in Philadelphia with my housemate, and we've got some disco balls up, and it's such a chill time in my place, man. I'm so happy, kind of. I'm happy with my living situation.